Jesus is king or the big day?
Cheetos or Cheez-its?
Kermit the Frog or Mickey Mouse? Pop Punk MGK and Rap MGK.
NASCAR or Snot?
NASCAR Snot. Eminem or Ellen? What's up? You're watching Hive Mind, the most alluring show on the internet. My name is Riley, and as always, I'm joined by my preachy co-host, Graydon.
Praise the Lord.
And today we are back with a rousing rendition of our favorite debate show on this channel. This is Keep One, Leave One, where our Discord supplies us with 1v1 debates. This versus that, we get to keep one is wiped off the face of the earth. Me and Graydon debate to death. We see the topics for the very first time on camera and just duke it out.
The very bitter end.
Right. If you would like to be involved in this, if you want to supply some topics for us, join our Discord at the link in the description and go to the Keep One, Leave One channel. We do not ever look at it, but Grant just, rounds them up and gives them to us during this segment.
Yeah. Participate. Play along.
Other than that, like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and go to HiveMindTV.com to pick up some of our new merch.
Let's do it, baby.
All right, first topic. Let's do it.
Come on. Oh, it's a blank card.
Blank card,
it's the cover
okay.
card.
Cover card, like it.
Oh, I like this one.
Okay, Kermit the Frog or Mickey Mouse?
Do a voice of both of them first, and I'm going to base my decision off that.
Wait, how does Kermit
There you
sound?
go, that was good.
Kermit, no, that's more of a Ray Romano thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Kermit, I feel like he does more of a singing thing.
Say
like
Miss
that.
Piggy.
Miss Piggy. I feel like it's more Miss Piggy. You can get into it that way. It's more nasally. Mickey Mouse is more
the
of a
Mickey.
ho ho. I'm Mickey. I'm Mickey Mouse. Ho ho.
Yeah, I like Kermit way more.
Yeah, Kermit has a more dynamic voice.
Yeah. And Mickey Mouse is like a stupid little mouse.
And Mickey's a cooler tattoo though. Like if I were to get like a logo, it's a very iconic.
Like a Kermit smoking a cig would be cool.
That would be cool too. I feel like Kermit just reminds me of memes, and Mickey Mouse reminds me of like classic animation, really like.
Kermit's a cooler name though.
Kermit is a cooler name, yeah. Do you think it was based off Hermit, or is Kermit like an old style grandpa name?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Really?
Yeah.
There are people named Kermit?
What would it be? It's based off Hermit. So
They're
it's
like,
just it's like he's like a hermit. So let's call him Kermit.
Yeah, I don't know. I like frogs a lot. I'm gonna go with Kermit.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad we're agreeing on the first one.
Me too. That always sets the tone. Jesus is king or the big day?
Wow, the poop
Yikes.
bowl.
Exactly.
The poop battle.
The shit basket of albums.
I'm gonna have to pick Jesus is King because I think the big day was like almost could be like a career ender.
Oh yeah, definitely close.
Like it's really gonna be tough to come back.
It taints how I look at what Chance is about to do for sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, he's capable of making something that bad. Kanye's was just like, the caliber at which Kanye usually operates is unfair.
Right.
And it's unpredictable too. So that's why I feel like Kanye could come back and do something really good.
Yeah, he never said he loved his wife in a song either.
I think he's probably said
He
that.
probably has, but it's cooler to be into God than traditional family values.
They're both into God.
That's the thing, too. Yeah, it's the double dip.
I'm going to go with Jesus is King, though. It has some songs that I like. I like the one produced by Pierre.
Yeah.
That one's cool.
It's got a cool track or two on it.
Yeah. It's not that. Hot shower in
That song's not cool.
Hot Shower is like one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life.
Absolutely. Great disdain for that record.
Drake gifts or Drake's music? Both very good. Top of the line.
Both vital to like the pulse of pop culture.
Both viral too. I gotta go with. I'll go with Drake's music. I guess if there's gonna be no gifts of him,
it's whatever.
I'll survive.
Yeah,
but
I'll survive.
There is a Drake gifts channel in our Discord that is strictly Drake gifts. So
wow.
I hate pop-ups. I hate robocalls.
NASCAR or Snot?
NASCAR Snot. Snot's really on a run right now. He did back-to-back Cole Bennett videos.
Wow.
And one with Flo Milli as a feature. It's really, he's revolutionizing. He's doing something with his career that I did not expect him to. I love seeing that for Snot. But I gotta say,
quantum leap.
I'm much more of a fan of NASCAR's music.
See, I'll take Snot's music over NASCAR's.
That makes sense. I feel like that's more your style.
Yeah.
I think NASCAR's music is, lots of energy, big star power.
Yeah, I think they're both critical. You gotta have them both, and I'm glad we do. But if I had to pick one, I'll keep Snot.
All right, I'm glad we disagree on one finally.
Oh, now it's gonna get ugly.
All right, milk a cow every morning or yell at your neighbor every night?
Milk a cow every morning. So go back to my childhood. Yell at your neighbor. That's not hard.
This sounds like an old-timey saying. Like it sounds like,
Hey, if you don't milk the cow in the morning.
I'd rather milk a cow in the morning than yell at my neighbor every night, you know? What they always say.
One is like a lot of effort, though.
Yeah.
Milking a cow is not easy. For those of you who have not done it, it's tough.
Does the neighbor yell back? That's what I want to know. That's critical.
If you did it every night, he would eventually, or they would eventually.
Right. I don't know. I feel like yelling isn't that big of a deal, though. Like I could definitely go over to the fence and just be like,
hey, keep your leaves in your yard, jackass. Fuck you, Ron.
Yeah. That's easy. Milking a cow is tough, but it is cool and builds character. And I feel like
then you'd have fresh milk.
I also feel like there's a room for like somebody on TikTok or like Instagram Reels or something being like, I'm the cow milker. Like, let me get down there.
Time for a morning milk.
Yeah. Yeah, it's some sort of milk bit.
Y'all know the drill. What's up? It's me.
But I'm still going to go with yell at your neighbor every night.
I'm going to flip-flop. I'm going to go with milk the cow.
Nice.
Now that you said I could reach viral fame with it.
Yeah.
Cheetos or Cheez-its?
Cheez-its.
Yeah, Cheetos are bad.
Cheetos are overrated. Cheez-its are a great salty little cracker.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Good.
I love Cheez-its.
Cheez-its are really good.
And the Tabasco ones are really good.
Tobacco ones? They have those? I've been trying to quit. I might have to pick up a pack of those.
Awesome. Why don't they make nicotine snacks?
They probably do.
Do they?
Yeah, those little pouches. Would they come in the tins?
Those taste so good.
All right, Australia or New Zealand?
Fuck.
I'm going with Australia.
I gotta go with New Zealand for the mussels.
They got mussels over there?
The best.
I thought it was just Lord.
The best. What?
Lord.
L-O-R-D?
She's from with an E. She's from New Zealand.
I thought you were talking about Lord of the Rings because that's where they shot it.
Is it? I thought that was Austria.
No, Austria? I don't know. No, they shot it in New Zealand.
Oh, well, I'm going to go with Australia. They got way more of our fans there. Shout out to our Australians.
That's true.
You know?
And cigs are really expensive in New Zealand. I know that.
And they got Foster's.
Foster's is cool.
Kangaroo fights, too. I like watching those on YouTube.
Babes. They got babes.
Australian babes, yeah. I feel that.
I'm going to go with New Zealand, though, like I said, for the mussels.
Shout out Tame Impala. Shout out Camp Cope. Who else do I know? Jaguar. Are they from there?
Not the bounty hunter. The crocodile hunter.
Yeah, R.I.P. Steve Irwin. All right, Eminem or Ellen? Well, the thing I like about Eminem is he's a sentimental gentleman. Sorry, sometimes I get in that mode. I feel like
both old losers.
This is a rare time in history where Eminem is more liked by the public than Ellen DeGeneres.
It might be the only time.
I think it is the only time.
I don't know. Maybe like the Eminem show days, I feel like people were rocking.
Yeah, they were really rocking with them. Yeah.
And Ellen's last two albums have really flopped.
That's a fair, yeah.
Yeah.
They both suck at dancing.
And they're both like rich white fucks.
Yeah, rich white fucks. Yeah. Not a popular demographic to be in.
But I'm going to stick with the hometown hero.
Let's go with
I got to keep M.
Eminem.
Because I think a lot of problems are solved if Ellen disappeared. Not like that. But like, you know what I mean?
Pop Punk MGK and Rap MGK.
God, I
haven't listened to the Pop Punk MGK album. I refuse to believe that people think it's good.
It's number one.
I know it is, but I don't care.
Unbelievable. You talk about a career whoopsie doozy. He pulled a fast one on us.
Whoopsie doozy.
A fast one.
I just know like
a ballpark okie doke.
He's like 30 years old with too many connections for me to believe the pop punk like he went into
he always looks like it.
He had to go into a boardroom and be like, I want to make a pop punk album, and they're like, let's call Haley Williams. Let's make.
I feel like it went the other way around. Like he had a meeting and they were like, all right, Mr. Machine Gun, you're going pop punk, and he's like.
He's like, when he got out his guitar. I'm gonna keep Rap MGK, I guess. I don't really care.
I'm gonna keep pop punk. I'm kind of amused by what's going on with him.
That's fair. I've liked this conversation enough. I'm gonna flip for that. I'm gonna go pop punk MGK because this
long live MGK. Shout out Cleveland.
Shoulders or ankles?
Head, shoulders, ankles, toes.
What happens when one of these gets you get rid of one of them? What's happening with your arms? What's happening with your feet? Your leg? This doesn't make any sense.
So your shoulders are just like, would you have arms? Because if you have arms, don't you automatically have shoulders?
Dude, this is a tough one. This one is...
I've always hated the way my ankles look.
Really?
I don't want to... I'm a little self-conscious about it. But yeah, if they were gone...
I feel like the biggest problem with your ankles is just you have that tan line from that ankle bracelet.
Don't talk about it.
I mean, you wore it to a bunch of music festivals. I feel like it's almost a permanent white ring at this point.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Unless I could eliminate my ankles off the planet of the Earth.
And here we are.
See you later.
I'm going to get rid of ankles too, I guess. I just don't understand how the body would work without either of these. But
your arms that come out of your head.
Let's get rid of ankles and keep it moving.
And you can do this. A little shoulder rub is always so nice.
Yeah, it does get me. Steve Jobs or Bill Gates?
Oh, two of my favorite musicians from the 70s.
Me too.
Steve Jobs did leave the earth forever.
Yeah, but Steve Jobs, I like what he's done more than what Bill Gates has done, I think.
Yeah, you're an apple slave or a sheep. I don't know what they call you.
I just think Steve Jobs is more of a creative thinker, and Bill Gates is more of like a money man.
And he's sexy though.
Bill Gates?
Yeah, he's kind of a sex icon. The way he wears those pleats and like the sneakers and his polos tucked in.
Okay, if we're talking about icons, Steve Jobs, anytime when you wear a black turtleneck, we get comments saying, I don't know, dude.
I like Bill Gates a lot.
Steve Jobs did a lot of LSD too. I'm going to switch to Bill Gates because I don't fuck with that.
Oh, that was tough.
I'm going to go to Bill.
On to the next one. Sticky Fingers or Butthole Fingers? Oh, Butterfingers. Sorry.
Is Sticky Fingers a band? Isn't that a band from like Australia or something?
Is it?
I think that's what it's like, some jam band or some shit.
Is Butterfingers a band?
Butterfingers is a candy. It's a candy bar.
Oh, I read this like sticky fingers or butter all over your fingers, like slippery. It can't catch anything.
I feel like it's Butterfingers the candy versus Sticky Fingers the band. But
that's what you think it is.
Yeah, and I do. I think that's what it is.
You've never even had a Butterfinger.
And I've never listened to Sticky Fingers.
I hate the word finger.
Yeah, fingers.
It does not roll off the tongue nice.
Unless it's followed up by blast. I like that. Finger blast.
Jesus. I'm gonna keep Butterfingers.
I'm gonna keep Butterfingers for the joy of humanity for you guys.
Thanks, man.
You guys all like them. I'm allergic to them. I've never had one.
You kind of did this earlier with one too.
Yeah.
The humble choice.
I'm trying to be altruistic.
You're beautiful too.
Thank you, sir. Jumping really high.
Really, really high.
Oh, jumping really, really high or super speedy quick. There's followed up by smiley faces, by the way. So they're both, it's cheeky, it's cute, I like it.
I want to go quick. It'll just help. It'd help me get places.
Yeah,
I could be like, I'll be there.
I feel like we know a little bit less about how to navigate what's going on in the sky as well. Like if you jump up there, you might just kind of get like sliced by a bird or whatever.
Or a plane
or
helicopter.
Drones, these days.
Maneuvers.
All the maneuvers. All right. I'm going to go super speedy quick.
Yeah, me too.
American football or modern baseball? So, do you know the
thing with football these days is all the rules changes. It's just offense.
Yep.
And modern baseball, honestly, since they've moved the mound back and made it a little higher.
And they got that whole garbage can trick that everybody's been doing, right?
It's sweet.
I like that.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, but in terms of the bands, I like American football more than modern baseball.
This is something that people might not expect from me. I personally like modern baseball more than American football. And I know that's ridiculous because American football is like a pioneer of Midwest emo and all that. It's just like I never really got into that first American football album. I found the vocals kind of annoying. And I didn't love every modern baseball album, but I like You're Gonna Miss It All, and I like Holy Ghost a lot. And I think that...
Are these two bands classically pitted against each other?
No, it's just because of the names. Modern baseball is like very new, and American football is very old. Yeah.
Okay.
But American football's comeback album I did like more than their first one, or the one that's very popular. So, I'm going to just go with modern baseball, which is a controversial answer, I'm sure. But
Michael Jordan or Young Gravy?
This one's tough.
I mean, Young Gravy.
This is kind of our dynamic, though.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like the Michael Jordan of YouTube, and you're like the Young Gravy of YouTube.
Am I?
Yeah.
Damn, thanks, man.
Yeah,
that means a lot.
Yeah, like white and country and like to wear robes and stuff.
And you're a gambling addict who smokes cigars all day.
Yeah, and at some point, I'm going to switch from basketball, YouTube, to baseball, porn.
I can't wait for that.
Post-nut clarity or post-piss euphoria?
Is it post-piss euphoria a thing?
I didn't think that was very common. I feel like the only time I really remember having that is like when I worked on the Christmas tree farm back in the day, like when it was really cold, and I had to piss really bad. I'd have to go for like a while, but I'd be packing up all the cars with the trees, and then I'd be like, hey, Steve, can you take this car? You know, whatever.
I gotta take a leak.
I go into the porta potty, and I watch the heat come off of the piss because it's so cold, and then I pee, and I empty out all the way.
Steaming,
and then I'm like,
piss.
Phew, I've had to pee for so
breathe
long.
in your piss steam?
I wasn't talking about that.
That gets you kind of high?
Yeah, the euphoria. But yeah, I also feel like people say post-nut clarity when it's really just sadness.
A pit of despair.
Maybe it is just seeing things too clearly, and that's why it's so sad.
That's what Alex was on about earlier with the God conscious.
Yeah.
You couldn't handle it.
You want to be in the dark a little bit, and that's why,
That's why I always edge.
Cemetery or Jax, the guy from the fan video.
I remember Jax.
Who was the Cemetery fan.
I gotta keep Jack. No. God, Jax is more styling.
See, here's where my head's at with this one. Cemetery is going to hate whatever we say here. We're not for him. I understand that. Jax is already a fan of us. And we have a chance to, to save his life on camera today, hypothetically. But
it's a good point, but is Jax that we know without Cemetery? What if he's like a little poopy baby boy if you take Cemetery away? And you just like...
Are you talking butterfly effect stuff?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. So
Inception, butterfly.
Ripples.
Quantum, space-time.
Ashton Kutcher sort of.
Spanning.
Yes, exactly. I understand. Yeah. If you throw a rock in a pond, Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jax.
I'm gonna keep Jax too. What a badass name.
Yeah, it's a cool name. Viper or Chief Keef? Viper, prolific.
Yeah.
Yule cowards don't even smoke crack. I'm going with Chief Keef, obviously.
He's the chief.
He's like pretty much the most influential artist of the past 10 years.
And he's about to turn 21 or something too, right? Every time it's Chief Keef's birthday, I'm always just like, bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. He's 23. I don't believe it. People who like cats or people who like dogs. The people, not the animals.
I find myself in this weird, like sometimes I feel like I'll see somebody that I feel like I'd get along with, and then I find out they have a cat, and I go, we couldn't hang out.
Because you're allergic?
I'm allergic to cats, but also it's just like a fundamental difference. Like I feel like you have like some sort of different lifestyle.
Yeah, if you bought a cat, I can't trust you.
There's something about it. Yeah.
It's different when you find a cat.
Yeah, if you find a cat and he just like lives in your house.
Yeah, that's like different.
Okay, yeah.
If you went out and bought a cat with that toxic piss they be having,
right,
and cleaning their litter box,
it also is a sign of like, this is more deep in the psyche. It's more of a sign of like, I want a pet, but I'm too irresponsible to take care of one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get one that takes care of itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one that like I can leave for a week.
Yeah, it can eat a rat, eat mice, whatever it wants. It's cool.
It doesn't matter.
It's choosing to be in the house.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with people who like dogs because they always
dog people are cooler.
Yeah, and they're more like they're all different. People who like dogs are all different. People who like cats, there's something about them.
Yeah.
Snitches or stitches? Like this.
Well, without stitches, your chances of like bleeding out are pretty high.
See, I was already the moment I started thinking about that, I'm like, all these pros for stitches. There are no pros for snitches, really. Like, what's the deal? Oh, except for Harry Potter. Harry Potter, they played the Quidditch, and that's a golden snitch that they have to catch. And if you got rid of that, I mean, that fucks up the entire dynamic of the game.
Ruins the sport.
And honestly, could ruin the franchise. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, Quidditch was a big part in the first couple of movies.
I loved the side, like the video game. Did you ever play the Quidditch video game?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So fun. I was always Bulgaria.
I like those guys. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to keep snitches somehow.
You're going to keep snitches?
Yeah,
because the golden
Quidditch,
snitch?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep them too because the golden snitch.
Nice. All right, Starbucks or Dunkin'?
Doesn't even discuss it.
Starbucks. And it's not, I'm not even letting you pick Dunkin'. If you want to, you're not allowed.
That's fine.
No, you can. It's fine.
I like Starbucks.
Okay.
It's just too expensive.
I get like people say it's expensive, but if you get coffee, like I mean, I know I got an Americano today, but if you get a coffee, it's like $2.50.
But I would just make coffee at home. I go to Starbucks, get a latte with an extra shot, venti.
Pranks or scandals? I like that.
I like scandals a lot. Because Scandal's like no one knows what's going. Like it all like unravels at once. Like it happens and everybody's like, oh shit.
Pranks is like a moment where you see one thing happen that's usually like prank reaction.
Yeah.
That's it. Scandals is like
They keep coming.
info, deep digging, new thing.
One of my favorite things is when a scandal comes out.
Yeah,
and I just
I like
can
it.
dive in.
I'm gonna regret that when there's a scandal about us.
Oh, there already is.
I'm sure there's plenty, but
All that money we laundered in the early 2000s, that's going to come back to us. And I told you that, dude.
Listen, dude.
I told you that.
I mean, I guess my main thing about that is like I don't think people would have found out if we didn't talk about it on camera actively.
It was your dad's shell companies. You said it was all going to be clean and no one would trace us. Next thing I know, we're in the Bermuda Triangle, smoking peyote.
My dad changed his name. There's no way they're tracing that back to me.
Jay-Z or Lil Pump?
Jay-Z or Lil Pump, huh?
This would be a fight I'd really like to see.
Oh, physical fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That would be cool. Lil Pump,
Scrappy. Seems scrappy.
he seems scrappy. He's also going through a lot of like visual transformation right now. He keeps dyeing
Really?
his hair and trying out new facial hair, new like things.
I feel like he wishes he was 6'9". Like Lil Pump was kind of like the jester, the court jester before 6'9".
I think he's like resorting to 6ix9ine-isms. I feel like he had
Antics.
so much attention at a certain point that then like when he lost it, he was like, oh, I better do all that other stuff.
And get it back.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll get it back. Jay-Z, I know this is I like his music, but he does
As a character.
he seems pretty pompous. Like he's just kind of like rich guy, like rich 50-year-old who like, I can imagine him just like smoking a cigar on a golf course.
Hanging out with Diddy.
Yeah, like those guys, it's just like, it's not really my vibe. Lil Pump is like, I could feel like if I met Lil Pump, he and I could at least like get along on some normal shit.
Yeah, I would let Jay-Z just like kick some game and just sit there and be like, oh.
Yeah.
And his laugh.
I'm not interested in that.
No?
I want to kick game to Lil Pump. I want to teach him how to act.
Listen, come here, kid.
Yeah, clean up his old deal. Mac DeMarco or Tame Impala? This is pretty easy for me.
Yeah. I've met Mac DeMarco, and that was a really great experience. Super good guy. Loves cigarettes. We smoked a few together. But, and he sings like a bird. This is kind of tough for me, honestly. I love Tame Impala, and I think they're really important band. Like, what's his name, Kevin
Parker, yeah.
Man, I've seen Mac DeMarco, so I'm kind of jaded or biased by that. Like, I was really taken away by a Mac DeMarco performance. And I've never seen Tame Impala. But I think
they were great.
Yeah, I think I got to keep Tame Impala, though.
Tame Impala is just a more important band, I think. I think Mac DeMarco is like a character, and his music is good. It's just not like, I don't know, it doesn't push things.
It's coffee house vibes.
It's like, it's got like it's got a thing to it, but Tame Impala is like progressive. Like I feel like they push psych rock into a place,
Yeah.
So I gotta go Tame Impala, not even close.
Shout out Australia.
Numbers or letters? Real reductive.
I gotta have numbers so I can my bank account. You know what I mean? You can't spell $1 million.
This is fucking dumb. I'm gonna keep letters.
You're gonna keep letters.
Yeah. I just feel like it's like more fundamental. Like
I've never even seen you read a book.
you could spell numbers out with letters. You can't really spell letters out with numbers. It's not that easy.
I need the numbers.
All right.
Show me the digits.
Show me the digits.
Grayley?
Grayley or RYDON?
Wow, that's this is like hurting my brain to read. I'm like picturing my eyes in your head and like your tongue in my mouth and your chest on my chest and our lips. Never mind.
Yeah.
I like Grayley.
It's Grayley. Because
I'm gonna start calling you Riley.
The second half of my name is Lee. Riley.
Grayley.
Grayley.
I don't like that as much. Raiden sounds like a Mortal Kombat character.
RYDON is a Pokemon. That's the name of a Pokemon.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
But Grayley is cool because I like. Then you could be like Grayley Joel Osment. That's funny.
Or like I Grayley knew him. I don't know.
That's not
I'm
good.
grasping
That
for
was
straws.
really bad. Denim jackets or South Park? Is that right?
I love denim jackets. And South Park's played out. Those guys need to give it up.
South Park is just like a little bit too. Like I know that people are like, oh, it's smart and the jokes are good, or whatever, but it's a little too like superficially annoying. Like I don't like the voices. Like I don't like how it's like like that the entire time. It's like I'm not gonna watch a paper cutout cartoon of people going like Like, I'm not doing that.
It's coarse.
Yeah, and that's why I just like, I don't know, I like shit that's a little more, like, sonically appealing.
Yeah, and visually appealing.
Yeah, that's not, I mean, but South Park is, you know, there are some great jokes. I watched it a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, but what are we on? Season 30? Like, hang it up, man.
Yeah, I feel that. Denim jackets, I'm keeping those.
Last one, baby.
Stickers or posters?
I love stickers.
Stickers, yeah. Stickers I put on a lot of things. I famously... Well, I
Don't
guess
hang posters.
I don't put anything in my room.
Yeah, neither do I.
My room is just blank.
There, same.
Yeah, it's nothing.
I fill it with my own ideas and imagination.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. I just hang up little framed green screens, and I just imagine
Stare
things.
at
I just go,
them.
whoop, that's over there.
Oh, where'd you get that Monet?
Yeah, it was cheap.
Fuck with stickers the long way.
Exactly. But both of these you can find on HiveMindTV.com. That's a good transition.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's an
like
ad for us that we had just
Don't
did.
forget to like and subscribe.
All right, that was a fun one. Thank you to everybody who participated, who put these topics in our Keep One, Leave One channel on the Discord. We love you guys.
Love you so much. Thanks. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, let us know what you guys agreed with, what you guys disagreed with, and
Participate in the next one.
check for the secret comment in the description as well.
Ooh.
It's cryptic. All right, we love you guys. Thank you. This has been Hive Mind TV, and we will see you in the next one.
Praise the Lord.